So how are you guys?
Doing good.
Good.
I sold a challenge pack today. Woo woo.
Woohoo! Good job. And this is the first time we can see you.
I know this is new. I was like trying I was doing this really fast. I was like, I have to hook this up for a video part. So
awesome. I love it.
It's kind of fun to see everybody,
It is fun, and I love seeing everybody's kids on their laps. It's like the best thing ever.
Okay, I gotta mute.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
We'll get back to you, though, and you're going to have to unmute. You should put Cheyenne back up there because I'm taking a picture.
Okay.
Of all these moms. Perfect. Thank you. I love that we can do this and be moms. Like, it's so awesome.
It is awesome.
You sold a challenge pack for your new moms.
You know who she is, Brianna.
Oh, good.
Finally got her to do it.
Good.
So she's excited, and so yeah, it should be good.
Congratulations. It always is like such an accomplishment. You feel like you put so much of your heart and like energy. And then when it finally comes around, you're like, I'm going to go jump on my bed.
I know. That's how I felt today.
I know.
I'm like, sweet, I needed that.
Yeah. You just really want, like, you know how good she's going to feel and how much she's been struggling. And
yeah, and she already likes to exercise.
Yeah.
So
oh my goodness, I see Charlie. Hi.
He gets to come home early today.
Awesome. Okay, sorry. Yes, she does love to exercise, and she already like eats healthy, and
yeah, so that's perfect. For
next
her.
You need to work on her being a coach.
I know. I don't know, Lori Smith. She would be a good coach.
She would be a
good
coach.
So I'm gonna try, and she lost the 12 pounds, and I'm like, that is amazing.
That is
amazing.
amazing.
She's a go-getter too. So she's very inspiring. So I might talk to her about that. She wants to do the November challenge group too because she's done so successful with the October one. And I think that's cool. If they feel like they've done their part in helping themselves, they'll just want to do it again the next month. So I'm glad for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Wants to lose another 10 pounds, I think. So.
And is she would she let you like shout her out on her Facebook and congratulate her for like being a winner?
I'll be doing that on the challenge group page. I have the grand prize winner, which is Lori, and then the second place winner, and she worked so hard, was Alexis Carlson that lost the 9 pounds.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, and she wants to do the November challenge group too. And so she's excited to lose. She's loved the group. She's like, it's been so inspiring for me. So she's going to do it again too. So I'm going to shout them out. So make sure you give them a holler. And then on my personal Facebook page, I asked if I could shout them out. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So
that's good.
Then that will help people get on board.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you have any questions for me while we already have you front and center?
I don't think so.
No?
I think I'm good.
No questions? Do you have any words of wisdom for us?
I don't know. I mean, I want this to be such a good month, and I'm just trying to give it my all. I'm working my rear end off again, trying to contact all these people. And I think it's kind of about bugging people. Like, I'm kind of a pest, I guess. And until they say bug off or don't bother me anymore, then I'll go away. But if they don't say anything, I'm just going to keep going to them and saying, listen, do you want to do this or not? Like, this is such a great experience. Like, I want you to join for you. So what do you want to do? And a lot of times they're like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So I think sometimes you have to be a pest. And the coach that's underneath me, Wendy, she's like, I don't feel comfortable with doing that, but you've given me that door to maybe be a little bit more open about it because, you're doing so good. And I'm like, well, I've just decided I'm just going to pest people until they say bug off and just see what happens.
That's great
It's
advice.
a little bit annoying. I don't know.
So
But it's working.
yeah, it's working. So let me ask you though, if you message somebody and invite them and you hear nothing, do you just let it go, or do you write them again and be like, hey, did you get my message? What do you do?
So 3 days later, I'll message them again, usually at nighttime,
Okay.
like around 9 o'clock. I'll usually message them again like 3 days later. I'm like, hey, I've been thinking about you. Did you ever get my message? I would love for you to join my group. Can I add you in? And then if they still don't reply, because I think on Facebook Messenger, you can tell when they read your messages, because their little teeny circle picture thing goes down to your message.
And there's
if
like
they
a
don't
check
read
mark.
it's not there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know that you read my message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so when I really know that they've read it already, I bug them. Like, I bugged this one girl for like a whole month and a half.
I think we lost you for a second. We must have lost connection.
Are you there? Well, that's weird.
Oh, there you
so I've been bugging this one girl for a month and a half, and I'm still just going to keep bugging her because I haven't heard from her. The last time she wrote me was, I really want to do it. I'm just trying to get some money. So to me, I'm like, hey, this is another month gone past. I'm going to bug ya. So hopefully she'll jump on board.
Yeah. So Latavia's words of wisdom are be a pest. And that is
until they slap you in the face and say, get out of my way, then you can stop.
I think,
And I've also recently shared my picture just in their personal messages, not all over Facebook, but just in their personal messages. I've said, hey, I don't think I've sent you a picture of my own transformation. Here you go. And then that really got their attention. They're like, wow, that is amazing. So what do you all have to do? So that has helped me a lot these past few days too. And I also sent that to Brianna. So maybe that's what helped her get on board.
yes, people are very visual, and I think you just have to do what's best for you. And I have shared some of my bikini transformations on personal message or through text, because I'm not ready to put myself in a bikini out there.
Oh, you're beautiful.
But that's not really the message I'm trying to share. You know, I want people to realize that they can be strong and healthy and feel good about themselves, not that they, like, some days I hate that we're called beach body, because it's like, sometimes I feel like I want it to be like uplifting, inspiring, amazing light to the world. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I want it to be called, not just beach body, because that's like an eighth of what the company is about. But obviously the products work and people are so visual. And so when we do share our success, whether it be like personal message or, you know, like a group Facebook message or something, or if we're brave and we're in our workout clothes and we've had a huge transformation like Susan has, you can share that and see it like through your clothes. You know what I mean? So I think that transformation pictures are awesome. So thank you for sharing those with us. If you think of anything else, come back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick on Janice. Can you hear me? Hi. So I'm going to try to resend you that. I just barely got your message that it didn't open, but I was looking on Scotty's group files and I found that and I was like, oh, I bet Janice will love this.
Cool.
So,
I'm anxious to look at it.
how did it go last week, your fit club?
It was just Brent and I, but we had fun, so hopefully this week we'll get somebody there with us, and then I'm still trying to find a place for Saturday that I can get.
Yeah. Well, I did like your post on Facebook about your fit club. And
Thanks.
you guys need to take a picture of the two of you there tonight and be like, we're so excited for Fit Club. Like, just keep talking about it. Like Tavia said, just be a pest. Just keep talking about it. And
Yeah, I'll
people,
do that.
and show your cute smile and say how excited you are for it. So how have you been this week?
I've been great. Yesterday was we had a
Hi.
flat tire, and I totally destroyed the tire, and so I was worried that we were gonna spend a lot of money, and fortunately, they had a used one to replace it, so that was a blessing. And then I've been trying to invite two coaching invites today, which is out of my box. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, it'll come out.
Nice.
And yeah,
Well, you just have to remember when you're sending those invites out. I told you guys in the team page how many I had gotten by like 2 o'clock, how many no's. Yesterday I sent out 25 invites and I got 17 no's. But I thanked them all for responding and just said, you know what, it's scary to throw these out there, so thank you for at least responding. And all of them were kind of just not right nows. They weren't definite like, no, don't ever contact me again. But it made me excited for like the future. Just knowing that come January, when all those people are like, I want to lose weight, they're going to be like, I remember when she invited me to this challenge group. I wonder if she's doing another one. So I'm happy that I'm getting to the point where I'm not getting discouraged from my no's. And I hope you guys are feeling that way too, and instead getting excited. And I'm like, I've never been excited to hear no so many times in my life. But all of them had, when I said thank you for, you know, at least responding, and that was scary, all 16 of them wrote back and said, you're just trying to help people. We see that. We love your posts. So be pesky, but don't feel like you're bothering people, because you're not. So good job on sending out those 2 invites. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't think. Oh yes, I do.
Okay.
So Brent and I finally came up with a team name that we liked.
Yes.
And then he found out this morning that there's another Beachbody coach with the same team name. Can we still keep it, or what? How does that work?
Yeah. So none of them are licensed unless it's absolutely licensed. Is it somebody, like, it doesn't even matter. So after I decided Team Elite and started like putting it out there in my hashtags, a coach messaged me and said, hey, I hope you know that that's my name. And she had just started coaching, and I'd had that name for a couple of months, but she lives in Utah. We went to high school together, but she lives in Utah now. And I was just like, okay, that's all right, you know, and she was kind of perturbed about it and kind of thought that I had like stole her name. But I don't think she realized that I wasn't a brand new coach, and she seemed a little upset about it until I was like, hey, we live in different states. We have different faces behind our names. It's no big deal. Like there's 330,000 Beachbody coaches. There's going to be a duplicate of names. So don't worry about it. Just go with it. Don't let it set you back. If that's the name that you guys love, then roll with it and get it out there. Talk about it. Okay? I love seeing.
I'm like, oh no, does it matter that we have 2 names? Because I don't care, but
No. And in
I
fact,
just want to know.
there's been coaches that have even changed their names. Like, I think Brigitta's pretty much stuck true to hers, but I know that Mindy Rose has changed hers a couple of times. And she just changed it to like Fit Foodie Mom, I think is. But I got super stressed, and it took me 6 months to find out my name. So just go with it. Don't let nobody cares. It's good.
Great.
So No stress. So I'm going to challenge you to send out 5 more invites today.
Okay.
Really fast. Just copy and paste and throw them out there. Yesterday, my kids were home from school and Macy was sitting next to me and she's like, Mom, I thought you were only going to do 2 or 3. And I was like, well, I just feel like doing more. So I just kept copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. And it took like 10 minutes. So that's my challenge to you today.
Okay. I'm going to accept it.
All
But
right.
would it be bad to tell them also that if they do join my challenge this month, then that will help the family we're adopting for Christmas?
No, absolutely. That's what so my invite that I invited 25 people, I'll read it to you. And it talks about the turkeys. So I think that's a great way to like open communication, is to just even say like, you know, I have this big dream or this big vision and I could use your help and I'd be so excited to have you participate and have you know that you're bettering your own health while helping somebody else. Okay, I said, hey, I don't know if this is something you're interested in, but I do monthly fitness challenges. They're super fun and I'm always excited to have strong, inspirational mamas in the group. This month I'm donating a turkey per person that joins. I hope to get at least 20 turkeys to families in need. Would this be something you'd be interested in participating in? So I just copy and pasted it and I would edit it if they were like not a mom, you know? So I think it's a great goal, and you know, we all have like this desire and this drive this month to push as far as we can to help other families. And so not only are we like helping our own families, but helping somebody else. And when people feel that passion behind it, they're a little bit more excited to join. So I think that's a great idea.
Cool.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, now I'm gonna pick on Susan.
Charlie just stepped into the other room for a minute, so.
Do you want me to come back?
Oh, you know, he probably would love it if I talked while he was gone.
Okay. We can give him his own turn.
That's right. I would love that. That would be great.
Okay.
Because he never gets to join these because he's at work, so.
I know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I have loved your videos.
Yeah,
And I'm
thank
so
you.
proud of you for doing that. I know how scary it is, but have you gotten great response from that?
I have gotten, well, this one gal that's coming on Wednesday, she's been watching me for a while now. She messaged me, Facebook message me the other day, and she had watched the videos. She really wants to know what her secret was. She had never heard of Beachbody before, so she has heard of Shakeology, so she knew that that was something that she wanted. So I'm gonna have her come over tomorrow. She's coming at noon, and I'm gonna, make a shake for her. Gonna give her all the information. Maybe share 1 or 2 videos. Maybe just give her that passion and show her everything I know. And so hopefully, cross fingers. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is she interested in coaching or just being a customer?
We didn't get to that part just yet. So I'm going to share that information with her. I think she would be a great coach because she's done some other things before as far as losing weight, and I've seen some posts on Facebook that she has done before. So I think she would be a great one to be a coach as far as that goes. Like, she's not shy or anything, and I know her family really well too. So I think, I feel really good about it. So I'm hoping tomorrow, I'm hoping for good things. So, but I'm not going to pressure her, for sure. Like,
Right.
You have to sign up today,
No.
But, I'm just going to give her everything I know and just let her, say or do what she wants to do with it, and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
So,
sounds like that's exciting. I'm excited
yeah,
for you.
I am, because I haven't had anybody for a good month now or so. So
Yeah.
I'm just ready to get that going, because I've been so bummed about it lately.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
know.
I think, because what has helped Charlie and I is showing, like, every time, like, we've been doing, like, every about 5 pounds, or every big, when our weight loss has dropped down, we do those pictures on Facebook. We get so many comments and everything on that. And I have, like, several followers that like the pictures and everything. And I know that they're, like, there's one particular one I'm still watching. I messaged her one time. I was like, because I'm still trying to be brave as far as messaging people, because I'm still working on that.
Okay, but let me stop you for just a second.
Okay.
Think about how scary it is to make a video. And that hurdle that you have conquered. Seriously.
Yes, that's true.
You have conquered that. So you're like putting your face and your life on video for the whole world to see. That is the scariest thing that you can do. That is nothing compared to messaging somebody. Because
I know, what's my problem?
No, not what's your problem, but take that, like, the feeling of when you would cross the finish line after a race, and that feeling of proudness. You should feel that proud because you have crossed that hurdle of being fearful of making videos. And use that confidence that you have from that to go into your messaging.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Because you are incredible, and like it was scary for me too to message, but it's a lot scarier to make a video.
Yeah, my daughters told me that I needed to check with them on my wardrobe before.
Why? Okay, this is
I
one
was
thing
talking because I know my shirt was tight on that one, the food prep one, but it's my beach pie shirt, and it's actually an extra large, which is smaller for me, a smaller size for me. But I wanted to have it on during that video, and I get it. My tummy I'm still working there, and that's what I wanted to show. I really wanted to show I'm still on my journey. I'm not, I'm not pretending. I'm not, I'm doing it,
And that's why people are going to connect to you. So I have to say that when we ask our daughters, mothers, sisters, I've heard from all of you guys negative feedback from daughters, mothers, sisters. Don't listen to what they're saying, because so many people are going to connect to the fact that you are showing your true self, that you're not showing up with a edited picture of saying, look, I now am so amazingly thin, and you're sharing your journey, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I think you looked amazing.
Oh, thank you.
The fact that I was literally crying watching your video because you were so confident. And thinking back to your very first video that you made for Coach University, and I could hear the stress, not the stress, but just the excitement and the kind of nervousness in your voice, and you were talking with so much confidence, and I just literally had tears. I'm like, Susan is beaming with confidence, and I was so proud of you. So that's all anybody else sees that isn't a daughter, mother, sister.
Yes, that is true. And so I guess, and I felt good with what I was talking about. Like, I know this works, and I just wanted to show it so much,
Yeah, and your system is so literally, I've been doing the 21-day fix since March, but when I went to the grocery store after watching your video, I knew what to get. I knew what I needed to do. It helped me, and I've been doing it for so many months, so.
Well, thank you. That's awesome. I'm I just felt really good with it, and I don't know. I was scared to death at first, but then if Charlie wasn't laughing at me, because there's a couple times, but you have to have laughter once
You
in
do.
a while.
You have to have
you know.
fun, and you have to have bloopers.
Yes, yes, and we couldn't like fix a couple of them, but we got it managed, and so, but it's okay. But it's
It is.
okay.
So,
So-
have you uploaded those to your YouTube page?
We need
No.
to. No, Charlie has them on. I need to do that still. So
Yes.
Charlie has
Upload
them
them.
on his phone, so we need to get that fixed somehow.
Yeah. Upload them to. All you do is go to your YouTube page and push the upload,
Oh, okay. Easy
and
peasy.
and then you, if you keep too many of those videos on your phone, it gets the storage all filled up, and so
Yeah.
put it on YouTube because the whole world needs to see that.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that.
So I'm gonna challenge you today too
Okay.
to do 5 invites.
5 invites. Okay.
Yes. And if you get 5 no's, I want you to celebrate those no's because know that in 6 months to a year they will be a yes.
Okay. All right.
And don't be
So I won't
scared.
let it get to me.
Don't be scared. Take that. Like, literally, think back to when the last time you crossed a finish line and you were so proud of yourself. Because I know that you have crossed many finish lines. And take that excitement and put it in. And just,
Okay.
if they don't even respond, like Tavia said, go back in 3 days and message them again. Because I have found, so the month that I didn't hit Success Club, and I was so discouraged with myself, I was relying on my posts, and that's where I fell as a coach in teaching you guys because I wasn't really pushing invites. I was really pushing Facebook posts and, getting your 3 out there. But we still have to do that, but behind the scenes, the only way our business is going to grow is from that invite. If Brigitte hadn't personally messaged me, I never would be where I am today. I did not have the belief in myself until she shot a message that just said, "Hey, you look super familiar to me. Did we go to school together?" And little did she know, the night before I was bawling in the hotel room in California asking for an answer, and wham, there she was. So if we're, a lot of times, and I was going to ask you, all these people that are liking and commenting, other than like us coaches, on your posts, are you going back and thanking them? Just personally message them and say, "Thank you for supporting me. This is so scary, but I'm so excited and I'm so passionate about sharing it." That's all you need to say.
Okay.
And maybe they'll say, "Yes, I want to learn more." But until they actually see that you're approaching them, so that's where the big thing of you can be interesting. You can only be so interesting. And people obviously are going to be interested in you being interesting. But once they see that you're interested in them, that's when the deal's going to be sealed. So they're all interested in you, and once they see that you're interested in them, then they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, she's my coach."
Yeah.
Okay?
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. So excited. Love the videos.
Thank you.
I feel like a proud mother.
You've been awesome.
I'm like your grandma coach though. So I was a
Yes.
proud grandma.
Awesome. I love it. I need one of those.
So we're happy. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have a quick question, really quick.
Okay.
I know I talked to Karen one time about this, but the legs, I get confused on, like, because I like go in the coach on like the back office, and I see a lot of people are on the right leg, like when they join people. I mean, I know you need to put them equal, right? Kind of equal, left and right. I mean, I know which leg is the strong leg, and I know which leg is the weak leg. but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not sure. Do I just keep going on that right leg? Because I'm confused because I see so many people going on the right leg.
Okay, so your goal, it is confusing. Scotty Hobbs has a bunch of information on strong leg, weak leg on his YouTube.
Okay.
I've had to watch them over and over and over and over and over again, and I
Okay.
still get confused. But
Okay.
your goal for you is right now you need to focus on putting 4 on your left and 4 on your right. And you want 1 coach on your left and 1 coach on your right to go emerald. So that
Right.
is your
trying
goal.
to get to rubies.
That
Okay,
will make you diamond. Once you are to diamond, I will tell you the next strategy.
Okay.
So,
For 1 coach on my left and 1 coach on my right.
so you need 4 coaches on your left and 4 coaches on your right. But
Okay,
of
so it
those,
does-
but of those 4 coaches, you need 1 on each side to go emerald.
all right. That's a tough one.
I know.
Especially with me on one leg.
Yeah. Well, you know, once so she could get you emerald, and that could be one of her coaches to get to diamond. Yeah,
I've
don't
been
shake your
working
head.
on him really hard.
Well, he is awesome, and I love the husband-wife team. Like, I love that Janice and Brett are doing it, and that you guys are doing it, and Travis is literally like this close to. He's so frustrated right now with his job and with life, and I'm like, you could join me.
Uh-huh.
You can influence people, right? And he's been doing the workouts, and he's feeling stronger. So, but you
Yeah,
guys keep
I love
encouraging
seeing them when
Travis.
You guys work out together.
So, you, Charlie, I'm talking to you, can influence people, and you can personally message people. And I know it's so scary, but literally, like, having 2 people to build this is so much better than just having 1. And, it might be kind of creepy if I'm going to Travis's friends and inviting them to.
I've got one friend. She's across from me right now.
Well, a real friend, your Facebook friends. Those friends that won't wave at you at Walmart?
Yeah, exactly. That duck and run from me.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so once you get your 4 coaches on each side, we get Charlie to emerald, and we get one of your daughters to emerald, and bam, you're diamond. So
okay.
you're close. You're getting there. But Success Club is step 1. Diamond
Yep.
is step 2. So your invites, thanking people,
Okay.
it's going to get you there. Because your posts are on point. Like, your Facebook posts are perfect. So you just need a little bit of push with your invites. And
Yeah.
remember, too, when I talked about the Facebook algorithm, if you aren't liking and commenting on other people's posts on Facebook, and if you're not messaging these people that like your posts, then only like 3% of your friends are seeing your posts.
Okay.
So when you are messaging people, it's getting your algorithm rating up onto Facebook so that your Facebook will be set in front of more eyes.
Okay. Cool.
So that's your
Thank you.
That's your assignment for the day. 5
All right.
invites.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Charlie, do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Okay. Thank you for coming to the meeting. That's awesome.
Well, I didn't know there was meeting until she said something.
Yeah.
Except you did get a.
I know. On Facebook, I got an invite. I just didn't see it because when you're at work, you're at work.
Right. Yes, I get that. Okay. I am going to talk to Camille. I'm going to...
Hey.
Oh, she's not even muted. Hi. I've had so much fun watching your periscopes in the car with Isa. Isa's like, Mom, a chicken.
I meant, like, I was videoing him, and it didn't work out.
What do you mean?
So then it's like, well, I mean, I don't think I was very prepared. I just thought it would be easier to do a cooking video
Oh,
and not have things, so I'll be better prepared next time. So,
no, I think it was great.
really?
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
And just getting over that fear too. Like,
you know.
you had Travis and I were doing our workout last night, and I had said, like, I dare you to post your video. 30 minutes later, I look, and there's like 20 some odd comments and like all these views. And I'm like, see? People want to see you. They know the fun Camille. Like, they want to see that again, and they're excited to see it.
That was a really cool thing yesterday. Yesterday morning, I had a really hard weekend. You know how sometimes you just eat and Monday morning hits and you're tired, you're just exhausted. And so I said a prayer and I read my scriptures. And one thing in my scriptures it talked about, and this was amazing, is get rid of your ego. Get rid of your ego. I'm like, what? I don't have an ego. I'm raw. And it just, like, everything I read that just gave me chills. I'm like, yeah, I do have quite the ego. Get rid of it. And so then everything happened. And I just did that quick video. And yesterday was a really good day. I mean, I was shocked because I put that dancing video out there just in my group. And then I put it in Elite Fit. And I just thought, I'll just see. And then you kind of told me to post it. And I think there's, like, right now, I was seriously shocked. So there was 638 views right now.
See, you're getting your face out there. And people that know you know that you're a lot of fun. And
Yeah, I had listened to Shalene Johnson, and it was something on purpose. And what is your purpose and your passion? And I always thought my purpose was, like, I make people feel good. And to me, God is everything. God is what gets me through everything. But honestly, when I put that video out there, I'm like, there's something about me that connects with people when I make them laugh. I used to do that in high school. I was a big goofball. And that was kind of like Heavenly Father show me, lose your ego, Camille, put it out there, and I'm going to show you how you connect with people, how you really connect. Because I know you'll share me with them, but this is how you connect. And yesterday was a huge learning thing for me. Huge. And I'm still working on my invites. I invited some people yesterday. And I'm going to invite them today. And I like how you thank them. And so, yeah, I'm just learning. I'm honestly learning, but I'm learning a lot.
yeah, and we're all learning. And it's so fun to hear. Like, that's what I've always looked up to you, is that every area of your life, for all the years I've known you, you have had that connection to Heavenly Father, and you have listened, and you feel that spirit, and you act upon that spirit, and it's always been so courageous to me, and I've always looked up to you because of that. And you're exactly right. Like, you have a light that is Heavenly Father wants you to share. And when we get rid of our ego, I think that's awesome that you read that. But when
I was so, like, I don't have an ego. I'm not vain. I'm not prideful. I don't walk around with, okay, I do walk around with tinkling little things on my, I really do.
That's okay. That's just to make us feel pretty. It's okay. That doesn't mean you have an ego.
But that was a really big deal for me. And it's like, yeah, Heavenly Father wants us to use our gifts to totally get out there and, geez, make people just feel strong and that they can do this. And so that was really cool for me. So yesterday was good. I'm glad you actually kind of dared me to. I saw on your post, it was like, do it. And so it's like, all right.
And I had my Camille with her party hat, and I was like, do it.
I know. So now I've got, the one thing I was going to ask you, I have all these people that commented. So do I need to go back and, like, I commented back, but do I need to message them individually?
I would, and just even thank them. That's what Jen Burgess had told me that she does that, and I started doing that too. And anybody that likes or comments on your post, just send them a thank you and just be like, it's hard to put yourself out there and it's scary, so thank you for the support. And that kind of opens the conversation. So
I'm glad you said that because I have all these comments, but
yeah,
you know, message them is a whole other deal. But I'm fine with it. It's just
yeah.
I'm going to Hawaii and I've got to get all this stuff done. So yeah,
I know.
I'll get it done.
But post your journey in Hawaii too. And like,
I'm totally going to post myself in a bikini on the beach.
do a yoga pose and, you know, write your, take a picture of it and go for a run on the beach and talk about it. Like, you know, you're not working, but you're still kind of sharing your life.
Yeah.
So
I will definitely.
We're excited.
Yeah.
And I'm still hoping you'll pack me in your suitcase.
Yeah, and I'm still going to do all this stuff. I really am. I really want to hit this goal. I want to really do well. So yesterday was a really good day for me to realize, okay, you're going to do it. So,
awesome.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing that with us. And I love how you said that. Like, Heavenly Father has gifted us with so many gifts, like our jewels that are buried inside of us, that we are playing small. Like, he's literally looking down like, do you realize who you are? I see you as this jewel. Like, don't play small. Be you. Be incredible. And just beam with light and live you, because I've blessed you with all these things.
And that's the biggest thing, is we really just have to get rid of everything that we're worried about and just do it. I had somebody that messaged me. He's a friend from high school. And he told me, he's like, I love that. It made me laugh so hard, and I'm so glad you put yourself out there. And I'm like, wow, yeah, I did put myself out there.
And all of these people who know you and know that you are playful and fun and exciting and have seen Camille kind of like fade away. And now they're seeing Camille come back. It's such a proof of the change that you are feeling, and it's part of your story. So people will be excited and they'll be like, oh my gosh, look how happy she is. I want that.
Yeah, it is amazing because it is a transformation, that it's not just the body, it is absolutely everything else.
Yes.
And tonight even I'm going to hospitals putting it on, and they're doing a health and wealth class at Nature's Grocer. So I'm going to go to that and learn more about nutrition and just try to get more knowledge so that I can really know what I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
definitely. That's a great idea.
Yeah, if any of you guys have any, advice, let me know. So.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing
I'm
that with us.
brand new at this.
We're all brand new. We're all learning. It's a learning curve for all of us. One more thing before when you were saying that your scripture was to let go of your ego. So I don't know if you guys have heard me say this before, but I downloaded an app called Bible Surprise, and every morning at 8:00 in the morning they send you a scripture. And this morning my scripture was, all things work together for good for those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. And finding your purpose is so exciting. And then having all of these like scripture references and answers to your prayers match up with that is like so exciting. It's like mind blowing.
It is, because to me, it's just a gift from God. Mm-hmm. And like, I've been put in 2 callings right now, but it's because Heavenly Father's like, you're going to get yourself out there, and I'm going to help you, and I'm going to strengthen you with my spirit every place you go. And, and then I've been called to give a talk in a couple weeks. And what's it's on? It's on self-reliance. It's on spiritually and physically being self-reliant. And absolutely everything is, to me, it's Beachbody. It's all about, it's my family and everything else. But this is kind of my passion right now. And to find your purpose, that was huge, because that was a total confirmation to me last night. I thought it was different things, and I didn't quite know. And when that happened, I'm like, wow, okay, this is what I've always been. And so, and it's who I truly am.
Yep.
So that is a really cool thing to find your purpose.
It is.
So anyways,
Thanks for sharing that with us. I think that was a bunch of good tidbits of information too for all of us, just to really listen and to pray and to move past our fear, because that's a lot of it. To not care what your brother, sister's, mother's, cousin is going to think about when you're putting yourself out there, because they definitely have. So this is something that I have on my bathroom mirror, and it says, it doesn't matter who's talking about you behind your back, you're not going that way. So you guys have to keep that in mind too. Like the people who are whispering or who are judging or who are commenting negative things, which I'm sure you guys aren't having that, but just know that you will. But when you are having that, you have to think that there's like a small piece of them that wishes that they had the courage to do what you're doing. And I've told you guys before that when Brigitte posted that she'd purchased a car and said, "Thanks, Beachbody," I unfriended her. And I was like, oh. And now, and then it was like 2 days later, I'm like, I wonder if she has anything inspiring on her page, because I just feel terrible. Went back and friended her again. So when we're so scared to like share ourselves and to put ourselves out there because of what other people are going to say or what other people are going to think, like what they say and what they think has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with where they are in their life. And if you just keep putting yourself out there and not caring, they're going to learn from you. So, one of the things that I wanted to share after I talked with all of you is not sitting around waiting for this business to happen. So, it was so easy for me in the beginning to put my invites out there and really just rely on my invites. And if I had like one person who I was messaging at the time, I would just think, okay, I'm moving forward. I'm talking to one person. And then that person would fall through and I haven't really like engaged with 2 or 3 other people. I just put all of my weight into one person. And how we can't do that. We have to continually keep conversations going and keep inviting. We can't say, I had one person comment and one person who's possibly interested, so I don't need to work today. And if we continue on that mindset of, so like yesterday with my 25 invites, part of me this morning was like, I shot out 25 invites yesterday. I don't need to invite anybody today. But if I do that, it's not being consistent and it's not putting in a penny a day. And showing up and throwing out 100 invites is not going to grow my business as much as 5 to 10 a day or 2 to 3 a day. So this morning I challenged myself to do 25 again. And I've only gotten to 15, but I am going to get to 25 today. But a part of my journey is being consistent and not giving up and showing up every day. And even if you only have time to shoot out 2 to 3 invites, those 2 to 3 invites are going to move your business forward. So, that was kind of my biggest message today, is just showing up and moving forward every day, doing those small things, talking about it, being funny, being true, living you, showing you, and letting your prayer and your personal development guide you to where you need to be. So you guys, I just know, I have not felt this much passion from our team. Everybody has chose a little direction to go this month. And we're all kind of on the same direction in the end. We're all on our little teams for the Fall Classic, and we all have our own goals. But I literally feel like a fire has been lit underneath our team. And it is so exciting to me. I literally, can you see the bags under my eyes? I'm like, I can't even sleep. Like, I'm just so excited. So Travis is like, have you been sleeping at night? Because I keep feeling like you're tossing and turning and you're always picking up your phone. And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking to see if it's time to wake up because I'm freaking excited. Like, I don't want to sleep anymore. I just want to be excited. So you guys are impressing me and you've lit a fire inside of me. And you guys keep that going and you all keep me going. And I literally feel so blessed to be able to spend and to get to know all of you guys more. Like, I just feel so grateful to have you guys all in my life, to be on this team together, to be moving forward in our goals. And I want you all to know how much you inspire me and how much I love all of you. And I'm like a silly sap, and I do bawl when I see your videos, and I do cry when I see your vulnerable Facebook posts, and I just feel like a crazy mom who's watching you guys on the stage, and I'm like, yes! So I'm kind of a nerd, but thanks for loving me anyways. And for our November challenge group, I wanted to ask you guys if we should just, if you feel that for each day that we're posting our sweaty selfie, if we share either a gratitude quote or, you know, what we learned in our personal development that day. How do you guys feel about adding that into your sweaty selfie?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Just so that people can really get a feeling of us, you know? And with our challenge groups, like, don't feel like I'm, just like I say about our team page, I'm not the head of our challenge group. Like, you guys are all coaches in the challenge group. So if you want to make a video for the challengers, if you're just all of a sudden inspired, like, put it in there, because when our challengers feel the excitement from us, they are our best next coaches, our challengers. So we are kind of showing them how exciting this whole coaching thing is. And if we show up and they really get to feel a sense of who we are, we're kind of grooming our next coaches, if that makes sense. So don't ever feel like this is my challenge group, because it's not. It's our challenge group. And anything that you're inspired to put in there, put it in there. We need to hear it. And also, if anybody's ready to post, to take like a week of posting into the challenge group, let me know, because I'd love all the help I can get.
Jessica,
Yes?
I do have a question. In my challenge group, like, I'm going to be leaving on vacation. I've been thinking about putting another girl kind of in charge, not kind of, but kind of give her that, what is the word, responsibility.
Yeah.
But then also, what were you just talking about?
Grooming,
So bad.
grooming our challengers to be our next coaches.
And then what was the next one?
If
Okay,
we're-
so I am starting the November challenge group.
Okay.
And I don't know how to switch from one to the next, because one is kind of from my friends, to this next one is going to be more like I'm a better coach now. I mean, I think, and so I kind of want to switch it really, really quick. How do I do that? I don't even know the first thing about doing that, but I mean, I know how to set one up. I just don't know how to switch from one group to the next. Do I just tell them? What do I do?
Yeah, you could make a video for them, and you could just say like, thank you guys, or you could post it too, just say, you know, we're coming up to the end, say the last date. So our challenge group, like Fall Into Fitness, ends, what is it, Thursday? Or is it?
Oh, good. Okay, I will
I can't
do that.
remember. I can't remember what day, because I set it all up at the beginning of the month, but I always say, you know, us as coaches have had so much fun being on your journey. Please contact your coach that invited you into this challenge group and let them know whether or not you want to go into November's. And you know, if the first one, if you didn't make it like you have to have a challenge pack or Shakeology or whatever, like that's up to you what you want to have be a prerequisite to get into the group.
Okay.
But you know, you can say like, if you enjoyed this group and you haven't purchased anything from Beachbody and you're interested in my next group, please contact me and I can help you align your goals with a challenge pack, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But
Okay.
and a lot of times people don't read the posts, I'll be honest. So I've put that out there, and then I hear from like 3 people, and then a week later somebody will message me and be like, how come I'm not in the next month's challenge group? I'm still on Shakeology. So if you have like 20 or 30 people going from group to group, it's best to just message them and say, hey, I don't know if you saw that, but you know, this group's coming to an end. This is this month's group. This is my goal, is to do the coats for kids. You know, are you wanting to do this too? Love to have you. I've loved having you in the group.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't even know how to switch from one to the next. And yet one of like the girls came over last night and she's like, I was just waiting for you to do a group. I'm like, well, obviously I'm not putting my brand out there. So, okay. But she was excited to join a new group, and I want the energy in my new group.
Yeah.
I just need a new November. Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you.
So it does get kind of annoying to have to set up another one every month, but
Oh, no. Good.
it's not hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Jess,
you.
am I supposed to be running one by myself? Because I maybe don't know that info yet.
No, it's
Or-
totally up to you. So
I don't know why I did that. I just did it because my girls were older, and
Oh, okay.
that's the only reason. I don't know why I jumped. I jump before I really think. So
No, you're right.
but
Totally love it. I
But
love it.
Camille was ready and felt that she wanted to really commit herself, and that was going to make her be a leader. So sometimes, like, I was the same way. I needed to just break away so that I could, like, show up. So I made myself show up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's whenever you're ready. Like, if you are
I'm
ready.
almost there. I'm getting there. I think maybe by my goal is like January. Like I want to, because I just started since August, so I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still lacking in a few things, so I want to still work on those areas.
Well, definitely let's have you do a week of posting, and I can show you how to set that all up, because our posts, and you don't have to take the posts from us or that we give you, you can create your own. But we have like posts from Team Forward Fitness that you just copy and paste.
Okay.
And so it's not scary at all. Janice has done some, Karen has done some. It is scary. It is scary because you're like in charge.
Mine. Oh.
What's that?
I've been doing most of mine according to what, like, I'm so bad. So
No, that's not
good to
bad.
know.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's really good to know, though.
When you're ready to fly, like, you have the wings and you just need to jump. So
No, my foot every place. So no, this is good. Thank you. You guys are
So cute,
a lot
Camille.
of questions.
So
It's crazy.
don't feel like you have to, Susan, but know that I can show you how to set everything up.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay?
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have any?
Well, I'm sorry. I do have to say something. We really do connect with people very differently, and people connect with us for certain things. I am learning because I'm older. People connect with me that don't connect with younger kids, like younger women like you. And that really surprised me because I just thought when I first started, I'm like, I really don't have anything to offer. I'm just older. And that's been something that I'm learning is there's people that are connecting with me because they're older and they have stuff that we talk about and we worry about. And so that was a huge thing, Jessica and Susan. You're older too.
Right.
People are connecting with you because
I know. You're just a little bit older. Right. That's right.
and
That's
so
right.
I mean, if you want to join with me and try to do a group with me, and you can be, it's up to you. But that's one thing I've noticed, and that's why I felt like I needed to go out on my own because we're older women, and so yeah. Sorry I even said that, Jessica, but
No, you're good.
it was a big thing for me to learn too. Is I'm older, and people do connect with us very differently, and
I
so
agree.
yeah. You'll know when you're ready, Susan.
Okay. Thank you, Camille. You're awesome.
I know that Janice has had a few challengers too who don't really connect with our group. And Janice, what have you done with your challengers that kind of just wanted a more intimate setting?
So I started my own challenge group this month, and it was with my sister-in-law, and it was just my sister-in-law, me, and Brent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was better for her because we were more able to go her pace and encourage her how she needed to be encouraged. And she just had a hard time because, everyone was already fit, or she was feeling like, I can't run 5 miles, and here everyone's running 5 miles, and so I'm not doing good. And it's worked out a lot better for her. So, did I answer your question? I'm sorry.
Yes, absolutely. It's just whatever. We just want to do what's best for our challengers. And Camille's was good to take her lead because she felt that her girls were not connecting to the group, and Janice felt that her sister-in-law wasn't connecting with the group. And that's why, you never have to apologize to me for branching off from me, because that's it's amazing and incredible to see you guys be leaders and to just branch off and to do that. It makes me proud, and that's what we're doing. We're connecting with our people, and if we have somebody who's not loving our challenge group and they're not connecting, and you take the lead and you say, you connect to me, so I'm going to give you me instead of, Team Elite or Jessica or whoever, that's awesome. So
I can see that.
So I think that it's just, and I think Janice and Camille both had that feeling like, this is scary, but this is my time. And when you have that feeling, run with it. And if you don't have that feeling, don't feel bad about it. I love and I was talking on the phone yesterday with Latavia about this, the national wake-up call about prospering where you're planted, and how we can't compare our journey to anybody else's journey on the team or in Team Forward Fitness or anywhere, because it's our journey, and we're on our own journey. Heavenly Father knows how quick, So Susan, let me ask you this question really fast. Let's say that when you decided to be a coach and all of a sudden you lost your first 10 pounds and you had 25 challengers who wanted to join you. Would you have struggled, and would it have set back your own success if you all of a sudden had to lead 25 people?
Yeah,
So
that would.
I don't know the answer, but for me that would have overwhelmed me because I wouldn't have been ready for that. So
Right, that would be too much.
I've also noticed I'm a completely different person from who I was 6 months ago. And sometimes I get frustrated, I'm not moving fast enough. I'm not getting as many coaches on board on my team as I want to. But then I have to sit back and think, but I'm still a mom of 4 young kids. I still have my hair business. And I'm still working on my own personal journey. And so if I was all of a sudden leading a team of 100 people, would I be able to focus as well on all these other areas of my life? No. Because I'm having to grow into the leader And we each have to grow into the leader that we are becoming. And you are all becoming leaders. Like, you'd better see that, because I see that, and it's incredible. But we are all growing at our own rate. And it's just like your garden doesn't grow as fast as the neighbor's garden, but you live next door to each other. And it's just, whenever you're ready, whenever they're ready, you know, we all prosper where we are planted. So
I'm still feeling like one of those little, like a little, what do you call it? Like you're the mother bird, and I'm like the little. So that's what I'm still feeling like. I'm feeling very secure, and that's what you've helped me. That's why I feel very secure with you, and I feel very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I'm almost there, safe. Yes, very safe. And so, so I feel I'm not ready, not ready to fly. It reminds me of that song. It was like, I think it's called "The Mother's Nest." Have any of you heard of that? It's like an LDS song. I played it with my girls when we were out driving to the temple to get them married, and I'm bawling the whole time, and but I'm doing something on Sunday too at church. I'm gonna be singing, and and the song I'm singing really, I think I sang it in church actually 3 or 4 years ago, but I like what it says, and I like the meaning behind it, and so I hope I can get through it Sunday. Karen's actually playing for me, so I hope I can get through it, and because I'm not a professional singer, but I like to sing and I like music, but so wish me luck. Keep me in your prayers on Sunday.
I cannot wait to hear it, and I hope you know how much I look up to you. Like, I could never do that. And I'm scared to, like, I'm just barely feeling like I would be okay if the bishop said, "Can you say the closing prayer?" And I wouldn't chatter my teeth like I did at Zach Carden's farewell. But so
Yeah.
even though you feel like a baby bird right now, you have to see yourself, because I see you as you're on the tip of the nest and you're leading the rest of the birds. You're not just sitting there with your mouth open. You're right there on the edge of the nest. And I see that. So I want you to see that in you too. Like, I'm looking up to you and learning from you. I want you to see that. And we all are. You are leading. You are a leader. Each one of you are a leader. And look in the mirror and say that to yourself and really believe it, because you are. Like, all these people who are following your journey are all looking up to you. They are all wanting, they're all coming to your page because you're leading them. So I can't wait to hear that. And
Okay.
I will be like so nervous and ready to pee my pants in the audience.
I am. I am too. I'm like, just hope I can get through it. So I don't know what I was thinking when I said I'd do that. But
And I
think it's the message that I want to share with people. I think
What's
that's
the
awesome.
song?
Every Breath by Jenny Phillips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
I love that song.
beautiful.
that will be beautiful.
I can't sing it like Jenny can, but I'll attempt a good try, right?
And I love how you connect with music. Like, I love how your soul connects with music. And it shows like what a beautiful soul that you have. And share that with the world. Like, I'm so proud of you for sharing that with our sacrament, but share it with everyone. Like, share that beautiful soul that you have. And don't be afraid.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Okay. Anybody have any other questions for me? Sorry, we keep going over on our Zoom calls, but we just have so many things to talk about. If nobody else has any questions for me, though, I will put the recording in the team page. It takes about 4 hours to upload it to YouTube, and then I get it into the team page. So sometimes it's the next day that I get it in there. But I'm thankful that you all took the time out of your day to come and talk to all of us and share your insights and let us learn and grow from you. And you know where to find us if you have any questions. Keep that fire. You guys that I challenged, send me a little message tonight and let me know that you did your scary task. And I will let you guys know that I am getting I am going to hit 25 invites today because, yeah, I've got to get them out there. So I'm going to go do that right now before the kids get home. I think I can get at least 15 out in the next 15 minutes. So wish me luck, and I wish all of you luck, and have a good day.
Bye, everyone.